All right. Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer slash football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. This is part two from the most recent video I just posted. That one was part one. This is part two. And this is the 6 game slate that I was talking about on the first video. This one's going to be the German Bundesliga and Serie A, the Italy. So I'll talk about teams, I'll give you information about injuries, and I'll talk a little bit about the predictions that I'm predicting. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. That'll help me out a bunch. All right, starting off with Holstein Kiel versus Dortmund. Now, Holstein has 2 injured players and 2 questions. Dortmund only has 1 player in a red card. And 2 questions. I don't know how this other team is going to beat Dortmund because they only met 2 times, and the last 2 times they met, Dortmund kicked their butt. I'm talking about 5-0, 4-0. So this should be an easy one for Dortmund. But lately, their last 5 games, they only gotten 1 dub, 2 L's, and 2 draws. So, but same thing with the Holstein Kiel. They only got 1 dub, the rest all L's. So I don't know. I don't know how this team is gonna try to beat Dortmund, but this is gonna be an easy one for me. Either I'll do total points 2.5, or I'll just do straight up Dortmund on this one. All right, on to the next one. Leverkusen versus Mainz. Now, Leverkusen is a real good team. They haven't had a loss in their last 5 games. But Mainz is also a good team. They only gotten 1 loss in their last 5 games. Their other 4 were dubs. So this is going to be a real good game. I want to predict a tie, but the last 5 times these two went head to head, not 1 tie. And Leverkusen did win off the most 4 recent. The one before, the only one that Mainz got a dub was back in February 18, 2022. So, Leverkusen does have 2 injured players and 2 questions. Mainz has 1 player with the red card. So I don't think he'll be playing, and 2 questionable, but I don't know. Leverkusen is just such a good team. I mean, they put 3 goals, 5 goals, over 2 goals almost every time, over 2 goals. Mainz basically do the same thing. 2 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals. So yeah, I'd probably go with over 2.5. If it's 3.5, I might do that too, just because they do put a lot of numbers. But over 3.5, they've only been able to do that once. No, twice. I apologize. Twice in the last 5. Other than that, it's 2-1, 3-0, 3-0, 2-3, 2-3. So this is going to be a good game, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do with this one, but it's either Leverkusen or total team points over 2.5 for sure. All right, on to the third one. Frankfurt versus Freiburg. Now, Frankfurt does have a dub in their most recent game, and Freiburg only has, well, they have two, but one of them was against the team that we were just talking about, Hoisting, Kyle, where they were like bad. So, not surprised there. The other one was from Wolfsburg, which we'll be talking about next. And Wolfsburg is a good team, but they got injured players, so. And I'll talk about that one. Okay, so Frankfurt has only one red card. No, my bad. One injured player, one red card, and one question. Frankfurt has only one injured and one question. The last time these two went head to head was a draw, 3-3. So at least they put numbers right. You could probably do total team over 2.5 because they've hit that 3 times out of their last 5. They do get a lot of draws though. On their most 5 recent head to head, they got 3 dubs. I'm sorry, 3 draws. So, I don't know. Frankfurt is playing at home, and I'm guessing when they play at home, they're a really good team. So, I don't know. Maybe give me Frankfurt or over 2.5. Yeah. Okay. On to the next one. Now, this is a really good team, Wolfsburg. They got in their most last 5 recent games for just this team, they got 3 dubs and 2 L's. Mönchengladbach. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. That's a long name. I don't know how you pronounce that one. My apologies, but Mönchengladbach. I don't know how good they are. They got 2 dubs out of their last 5 games. They did draw against Dortmund and lost 1-0 to Bayern. I don't know. I don't see how. Let me see. Okay, the last time these guys went head to head. Oh, wow. So Wolfsburg has not been able to beat them. In their last 5 head to head, they have not been able to beat them. Wolfsburg is playing at home, but they got 5 injured players and 1 with a red card. So, yeah, I guess I'm betting Mönchengladbach. They have no injured players, so. And they're playing at. Oh, no, they're not playing at home. Wolfsburg's playing at home. But, I mean, they got that many injured players. I just don't see Wolfsburg beating them with 5 injured players and a red card. So, yeah. Total points, I mean, they put numbers almost every time. 2.5 for sure. If it's at 1.5, I'll easily do over 1.5. The most recent time these two went at it was 3-1. So 2.5, they hit that 3 times. So yeah, I might just go with that. Or total team under Wolfsburg. If it's at 1.5, I'll probably do under because they've only been able to make 2 goals against this team once. So, I mean, there's options. But anyway, that's for the Bundesliga. Now on to the Serie A. And before I continue, I do want to say if there's a game that you guys want me to predict, put it in the comments and I'll get it for you. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Please and thank you. Okay. Next game we got Como versus AC Milan. Now AC Milan just got the cup. They played against Inter Milan and they ended up getting that cup. So I kind of want to say AC Milan, but Como is a good team. They just lately haven't been showing it. As far as injuries, Nobody injured in Como, but they do have a player with the red card. So does AC Milan, plus 2 injured players. So this is going to be a good one. Como's playing at home. Their most recent game for Como was a draw, then a win, then a loss, then a win, then a draw. AC Milan coming from a draw as well, but they did get 3 dubs in their last 5, so they haven't taken an L. 3 dubs, 2 draws. So, and then the last time these two, they only went at it twice. They only got head to head twice. AC Milan won 2-0, and then AC Milan won. They ended up winning 2-1. So Como has not been able to beat this team. It's going to be a good game. I probably want to say over total points over 2.5, because they've done that once. And like I said, they're a good team. Como's playing at home, and AC is a good team. So AC Milan is a good team. So Como they do put points, even though they lose. They do put points basically. So AC Milan always puts a goal, minimum one. So if it is over 1.5, for sure. If it's 2.5, might want to think about that. Probably just put AC Milan to win. But yeah, either that or I'm not touching it. But I'll let you guys know what I do. Okay, final game for January 14. Atlanta versus Juventus. Now, I would easily go with Juventus, but they have 3 injured players. Atlanta has 2 injured players, and Atlanta is a good team. They just haven't been showing it. Their 3 most recent games was 2 draws and 1 loss. But Juventus, they're in the same boat. Literally the same boat. 2 draws, 1 loss, 2 wins. So Atlanta, 2 draws, 1 loss, 2 wins. So if I was to bet this one, I would go with the tie. Total points, I'd probably put under 2.5, because they've only done that once. And these players have tied 3 times. So I'm talking about these two going at it head to head. Their 5 most recent matchups, they tied 3 times. That means Atlanta has not been able to beat this team. So Atlanta playing at home has a chance to finally beat Juventus. I just don't see it happening. I see a tie. But I probably won't bet this just because it's too risky. But yeah, that's where I would go with that. Well, that was my prediction. And again, I hope that worked out for you guys. I hope you guys get a dub. I hope this information was able to help you guys, come up with something. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.